Hello everyone, this is Cybertronian Beast, and let's talk Transformers. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Animated, Optimus Prime, Voyager class. This figure is one I've had for a little while. I did buy it in the stores when it was out brand new, and I like it. It's a really cool figure. It's one of those figures that it does a really good job, I find, in representing the figure both in robot mode and in alt mode. But before we get into taking a look at the actual figure, let's take a look at the box. On the side here, we do have a quick peek at Bulkhead and Megatron, both of which I do not own. The only other animated figure I do own is a deluxe class Blur. And he is still unopened. I believe, going through my entire collection, he is the only unopened figure I still have, or sorry, the oldest unopened figure I have, which is not that old. Here's the back of the box. There he is in both alt mode and in robot mode. And he looks fantastic in both, like I said. For me personally, I was one of those people that didn't really watch Transformers Animated when it was on TV. Just recently was when I actually went through and pounded through all 3 seasons back to back to back, and actually I did really enjoy it. It was a great show. The stories were fantastic. The characters were decent. I actually enjoyed all the characters except for Optimus Prime. I found him to be not Prime-ish, if I can use that as a word. He definitely wasn't the leader that I had come to know as Optimus Prime in previous incarnations of the character. But that's what they wanted to go with, and I respect their decision. And I just didn't like the way that they did it. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the figure. That's what we're here to discuss, is the figure. So let's get it open and take a look. Side. Oh, what's this? Get 10% off Transformers products at Hasbro Toy Shop. That's a good deal. Oh, wait. Offer expires December 31st, 2009. I don't think I'll be using that. But I'll keep it in there. There's the figure. Let's get him down. If you guys like what I did with my little setup here, I know one of the biggest complaints about my videos were that the lighting was horrible, and I knew that right from the start. My lighting was terrible, so I went out and I picked up some lights from Walmart, and I think they're doing the trick. But only time will tell. We'll see. I know that the setup, definitely from my vantage point, looks a lot more professional. But anyway, let's get back to the figure. Here he is in alt mode, and like I said at the start, he looks phenomenal in comparison to the figure on the show, his counterpart on the TV show. The resemblance is uncanny, and I really do appreciate the attention to detail that they put into this figure. He rolls surprisingly well for a figure of this size, and what is obviously, I mean, plastic tires. They don't put rubber tires on these figures anymore. The back of this figure is, let's get it off of here. There's that. The back of this figure is his weaponry. So we can take that off, and this here is his gun. Now, from the show, I do not recall this gun being the gun that he used in the show, but what I found to be the coolest thing is that this is actually a water gun, and it squirts water, like real water. So you just pump it like that, and you can put water in the bottom by removing this. It's so cool because he's a fire truck, right? So cool. So let's just squirt some water. Not that I'm ever going to put water in that, but it's cool to know that he has that ability. You just flip that little axe handle down, and now he's got his humongous battle axe. Like, that's really cool. Another thing that came out recently in the Transformer news is that a third-party company is actually working on a trailer for this particular figure to make him into the fire truck. So a whole trailer piece will be added on to this back end here, and he'll be the fire truck that he was in the first episode, and I think somewhere in the second season he ended up in the fire truck mode again, and somewhere near the third season, or in the third season, he was the fire truck once again. But yeah, no, that's really quite cool, and I'm glad that they're doing that, because it's another third-party add-on that I can get. I love those third-party things. But looking at the alt mode here, it's seamless. I mean, there is no visual or visible head. Like I said, it rolls very well. It's a little front heavy, but that's expected. When you roll it, it tends to lean forward, but that's okay. Transformation. Let's do that. Separate the front bumper very easily, and the bumper just kind of folds in on itself here. So just like that, and you bring it back in on itself like this. Same on the other side, and you've pretty much done the legs. You just have to fold out the toes on the front here, like so, and separate them. And the legs are now done. Oh, sorry, you do have to pull them out. So you can pull them out like that. And now your legs are done. There is a little tab. Bend the legs down. See that little tab right there? Oh, this lighting is really helpful. That little tab there, you push that in, and now your legs are free to spin and move around. Never was much a fan of this, but it's part of it, so there you go. And now you can spin his legs around. So there he is with his legs fully transformed. But he's not done yet, so let's get back to it. His arms just fold out from the front here. These are his hands right in here. So we're going to flip those out. And his hands are just right here. These are his hands, so flip them out. And his arms bend out. Very similarly to the G1 Optimus Prime. And that's an arm. And same on the other side. Flip, out, hand, and bend the whole arm out. And that's done. Okay, and now we've got both legs, both arms, and we're just waiting on the head. And the head is completely hidden. It's in this top bit here. So we just bend this back, pull the head up, and now we can deal with the back. And then this piece here is actually on a little hinge. So we just bend that in like that, and backwards like that. And there you go. You've got his head. And if you take a look at his face here, I'll just readjust the camera. His face has the little battle mask. So most of the time he had this down during the show, but whenever he was engaged in battle, he would flip this mask up for protection or whatnot. But yeah, So you can have that. It's a nice little piece of transformation that you can do. But yeah, there he is, fully transformed Voyager class Optimus Prime. We can place the guns in his hand, or gun in one hand, and the crazy huge battle axe in the other. Yeah, that's a little messy. Let's do it this way. That looks a little better, I guess. That doesn't look so bad. So yeah, that's Voyager class Optimus Prime from Transformers Animated. Fully transformed. I slowed it down a lot for the review's sake, but the transformation on this figure can be done very fast. There really isn't a lot to do. The only downside of this that I can think of, other than the immensity of the axe, which I mean it's not a big downside, is the fact that his waist just seems to spin unfettered. It just goes around and around and around. I'm thinking it might have something to do with his battle axe kind of swing ability. I've yet to be able to find a button that you can press to make him swing at the waist so that he can, you know, swing the axe as opposed to just stand there and pose with it. But yeah, if anybody knows where the button might be, I mean, there's these buttons here on the back, but it doesn't actually do anything. This is the only button here, and it's to unhinge the legs when you're transforming him. That's the only kind of button I can find. There really isn't any other button that you can press to kind of swing his waist back and forth. But yeah, it really is just very loose, and I personally don't like it. It's something that I could do without. But other than that, this figure is phenomenal. I really do like it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. You can leave a comment in the YouTube feed here underneath the video. You can follow me on Twitter at Cybertron Beast. You can check out my Facebook page. Just search Cybertronian Beast on Facebook. And I'm on Reddit as well, Cybertronian Beast, which I'm sure most of you are seeing this video on Reddit. And I thank you for that. Reddit's a great site. I love it. And if you're not seeing this video on Reddit, you need to check out Reddit. It's a fabulous community of awesome people, and there's subreddits that you can check out that are dedicated to interests that you have. There's going to be one that you will like. This one that I post my Transformer reviews in is r/Transformers, and it's great. It's been a great subreddit for my Transformer reviews. Anyway, this is Cybertronian Beast, saying I'll talk to you later.